Welcome to my predictions for the FIFA Club World Cup 2025. We'll predict the groups, we'll predict the knockouts. What do I think will happen a day before this tournament even starts? Of course, tomorrow we have Al-Ain versus Inter Miami to start this tournament. And then we have a month of club football of the best clubs in the world because some of these clubs are lucky to be here. With that being said, also with the Gold Cup running simultaneously for most of it, Gold Cup will end first, but that's because there's less teams. But we'll cover both tournaments simultaneously, as fair as I could be. Lots of live streams. We'll see how equal the reviews look, but a lot of live streams. We're pretty damn equal what my schedule looks. With that being said, let's predict the tournament. Let's start. We'll start with Group A. We have Inter Miami, Al-Hilal, FC Porto, and Palmeiras. Fourth place, I have Porto. Porto is a disaster right now under Martin Anselmi, which is sad because Martin Anselmi left Cruz Azul, who just won the CONCACAF Champions Cup. We covered it on this channel. And he went to a Porto team who has been a disaster, even with Steven Eustáquio on that team, which I'm not sure if he's playing at the Club World Cup. He is on the Canadian Gold Cup squad. Either that means he plays for Porto during the group stage, and if somehow Porto, or if my prediction is correct, Eustáquio comes back for the knockout stage for Canada, or he just said, screw you, I'm playing for Canada. I don't know. He's on the Gold Cup roster, though. So, it at least has to be the fact that they don't think Porto's getting through Group A, which, or just hoping that's the case. But I don't understand it. Either way, if that's the case, Canada would get Eustáquio back. Porto's a disaster. An absolute disaster. Braga finished ahead of them. They didn't go deep in the Taça de Portugal, Taça da Liga. They didn't go deep in Europe. They got knocked out the knockout round playoff. Porto's a disaster under Anselmi. I don't see what changes here. Porto, fourth place. They also got some pretty strong non-European clubs to play. Third place, Inter Miami. I think Miami beats Porto. I think they draw Al-Hilal, but it's not enough to finish above Al-Hilal and Palmeiras. Al-Hilal gets 2 wins, 1 draw, I think. Palmeiras gets 2 wins. With that being said, Miami finishes third. I could be mean and put them fourth, but I think they're still good enough to at least pick points off of Porto. And, well, a win off of Porto and some points off Al-Hilal. Either way, even if they didn't pick up that point, they'd still be third place. Third place, Miami. Second place, Palmeiras. Palmeiras finishes second. Solid Brazilian team. They've been at the Club World Cup during the past 4 years. I mean, they're in this tournament, so there you go. But Palmeiras, solid. Very solid club. They're very good. They know how to win games. They are very, very good in Brazil. Very, very good at the South American level and the international level. I think they should finish second. Then first place, Al-Hilal. Al-Hilal finishes first because they're probably the most likely team out of the non-European teams to do something here. Al-Hilal, you cannot sleep on them. They are a very good team. They are a very strong team. It'll be interesting to see what they do. But I'm sure they'll do pretty well, all things considered, especially for a non-European team. Group B, we have PSG, Seattle Sounders, Botafogo, Atletico Madrid. First place, we have PSG. That goes without saying, right? Like, it's PSG. the team who just won the Champions League, belt to ass. A team who knows how to play really good football now under Luis Enrique. They play like a team. They play strong. It's PSG. It's PSG. Of course they're finishing first. The world will be ending. Doomsday would be impending. The end is nigh if PSG doesn't finish first, let me tell you. Either way. Second place, Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid, they have a solid squad. They have a very good coach in Diego Simeone. They should finish second here, I think. I think Atleti is still better than Botafogo. And, of course, Seattle. Of course, Seattle. Seattle's more preoccupied with equal share now. Which, I understand it, but it's a really scattergun way of calling for it. Because the MLSPA is scattergun as all hell. But we'll get there. Atletico Madrid, second place. Botafogo, third place. They'll beat Seattle. But they're not beating PSG or Atletico. Good team. Not as good as PSG or Atletico. Seattle Sounders, fourth place. They're not good enough to beat any of these teams. Probably even pick up a point off of any of these teams. If this was 2 years ago, I'd be like, okay, yeah, no, they could. Now, they've got a solid side still, but it ain't the same as the team who won the Champions League in CONCACAF, who won MLS Cup, who's gone to multiple MLS Cups. This is not the same team. This is not the same team. They still have some DNA of that team, but this is not the same team. So, Group C, we have Bayern Munich, Benfica, Auckland City, and Boca Juniors. Group C, first place, Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich is going to finish first. They've had a really good season. They've had a bounce-back season under Vincent Kompany. Harry Kane's finally won a trophy. Thomas Müller trying to go out a champion at this tournament. At least leave Bayern Munich a champion. I think he's just leaving Bayern. Yeah, no Alphonso Davies sucks. But you know what? Bayern Munich still should be able to handle the group without that problem. Or without that being a problem, I should say. Second place, Benfica. Benfica wins the second place in this group. I think it's going to be tight. They won't beat Bayern. They will beat Auckland City. They have to beat Boca. If they beat Boca, they get second place. I could see that going either way. Let's just be real. But I think Benfica just edges it. Benfica, second place. Third place, Boca Juniors. They've had a lot of problems recently. Fernando Gago is gone, which I'm not surprised. The dude pretty much just jumped to Boca, left Chivas out to dry, and then karma's a B, right? Karma's a B, right, Gago? Hey, okay, there you go. Boca Juniors has had their problems for the past couple of years. Argentinian football as a whole, at least at the club level, has had its problems over the past couple of years. HITC Sevens did a really good video about that. So, maybe after you're done watching this, he did a really good video about that. With that being said, Boca, third place. Fourth place, Auckland City. I mean, of course, they're going to get stomped out by every team by at least 5 goals or more. Like, the thing that I'm going to predict that might be the shock is, well, no, it's not a shock. They're fourth. I think Meyer Bevan is still there. If he is, I heard Scuttlebutt he might have left after last calendar year. But if he is still there, Meyer Bevan will score a goal at the Club World Cup. I should have checked that before I started this video, but I didn't. Should have made sure. But if he is still there, that's why I preface it. If he is still there, he'll score a goal at the Club World Cup, Meyer Bevan. Former Calvary legend. If he's not there, well, he can't because he's not there. So, there you go. Group D. We got Chelsea, LAFC, Flamengo, ES Tunis. Fourth place, ES Tunis. Well. Yeah, I went 4-1, then 1-4, then 1-4. Huh. Okay. That's how we'll start each half. Okay, and end each half. Okay, good. 4th place, ES Tunis. ES Tunis, 4th place. They're not as good as any of the other 3 teams in this group. Tunis, 4th place. 3rd place, LAFC. They'll beat Tunis. They'll lose to Flamengo and Chelsea, but LAFC won't look that bad, I would say. Sure. 2nd place, Flamengo. Felipe Luis is a really good manager. Flamengo's got a solid side. 2nd place. 1st place, Chelsea. Yeah. I'm wearing a Chelsea jersey because I'm wearing a Miami jersey tomorrow, so why not wear the Chelsea jersey for the prediction? I want them to do well. I think they will do what we expect at least. After that, who knows? 1st place, Chelsea. Group E. Inter Milan, Monterrey, Urawa Red Diamonds, River Plate. We have Urawa Red Diamonds, 4th place. I want them to do well. As a Japanese club, I don't think they will. 3rd place, River Plate. Monterrey is better. Inter is better. Simple. 2nd place, Monterrey. Rayados. Rayados, they did have a bad getting knocked out of the CONCACAF Champions Cup a couple of months ago. But they're still better than the other 2 teams in this group. They are. 1st place, Inter Milan. Yeah, they got belt to ass at the Champions League final, but they should be able to handle this group. Simple. Group F, we have Borussia Dortmund, Mamelodi Sundowns, Ulsan Hyundai, Fluminense. 1st place, Borussia Dortmund. I mean, look at who's in this group. Dortmund should win the group. Yeah, simple. 2nd place, Fluminense. They're better than Mamelodi Sundowns and Ulsan Hyundai, even if they've had their problems recently. And they don't even have Denise anymore. They should be fine. 3rd place, Ulsan Hyundai. They get 3rd place. 4th place, Mamelodi Sundowns. Group G, we have Manchester City, Juventus, Wydad, Al-Ain. 1st place, Man City. Duh. They'll beat the 2 other teams, 2 non-European teams, and they'll beat Juventus as well because, yeah, of course. Juventus, 2nd place, because they'll beat the 2 non-European teams and lose to Man City. 3rd place, Wydad, because Wydad will beat Al-Ain. Al-Ain, 4th place. And finally, Group H. We have Red Bull Salzburg, Al-Hilal, Pachuca, Real Madrid. 4th place, Red Bull Salzburg. They do not deserve to be here. I know the UEFA ranking had them coming here. They do not deserve to be here. It's like the 2nd car for Red Bull at the F1 level. The only thing crazier would be if New York Red Bulls were here, they did better than Red Bull Salzburg in the V-carb type slot. Right? Red Bull Salzburg. Red Bull Leipzig is Max Verstappen. Red Bull Salzburg is Yuki Tsunoda. New York Red Bulls is Isaac Hadjar. 2 of those aren't here. So, point is, Salzburg is going to embarrass themselves like Yuki Tsunoda. Or anybody who's been in that Red Bull 2nd seat since Daniel Ricciardo. Why? He cursed it. Either way, yeah, I know. Red Bull F1 reference and a Red Bull football reference. We are not a fan of Red Bull in this house. Whether it's the drink, the F1 cars. Even though I do have a soft spot for V-carb, I do like seeing them making Red Bull Racing look like idiots. And Christian Horner look like an idiot. Change your car! Either way. Not a fan of Red Bull in this house, whether it's the football, the drink, or the cars. Red Bull Salzburg, 4th place. It's going to be embarrassing. 3rd place, Al-Hilal. They don't have their best players due to the Gold Cup. They should still be able to get 3rd place. 2nd place, Pachuca, Subase Al-Lamborghini. I have a feeling Pachuca gets out of the group. Should I? No. Would they if Almada was there? I'd be a lot more obvious about it. But Subase Al-Lamborghini, the memes will be back. Jimmy Lozano will carry Pachuca, and Usama Disi will carry Pachuca out of this group. They'll still lose to Madrid, but they'll get out of this group because Salzburg is a joke, and Al-Hilal will lose to Pachuca. You heard it here first. First place, Real Madrid, 9 points. I don't know how good Trent will be at defending, but Real Madrid wins the group. There you go. So, knockout stage. Here we go. Round of 16, Al-Ain versus Atletico Madrid. I'm going to be the guy to say it. Al-Ain beats Atletico Madrid. Al-Ain's type of system is the kryptonite to Atletico Madrid as a team. Al-Ain is good enough to beat them, and I think they do it. Al-Ain gets the upset. I mean, they are the home team of that match, but they get the upset. Bayern Munich versus Flamengo. Bayern Munich wins because Bayern Munich is better than Flamengo. Simple. Inter Milan versus Fluminense. Inter wins. Not the Inter I think FIFA wants to win, but they're going to win. At least that match. Man City versus Pachuca. The Lamborghini breaks down right here. Man City advances. What, do you think I was that crazy? What, do you think I was that crazy to put Pachuca over Man City? No. PSG versus Palmeiras. PSG. It goes without saying, I think. Chelsea versus Benfica. The rematch of the 2013 Europa League final. This time, Enzo Maresca. Chelsea, the Conference League champions, beat Benfica. Liam Delap is that dude, I guarantee you. With that being said, Borussia Dortmund, Monterrey. Borussia Dortmund beats Monterrey. Real Madrid beats Juventus. All right, Juve merda. Had to. Al-Ain versus Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. That's where the Cinderella run ends. Bayern Munich gets the semifinal. Inter versus Man City. Man City beats them like it's 2023. Probably even worse. Man City. Rodri is back, you know. Would be funny if Rodri scored a goal that game. With that being said, PSG versus Chelsea. I'm not this crazy. PSG advances. Do I want Chelsea to win that match? Yes, I'd be happy if they did. Will they? No, I'm not stupid. PSG. And finally, Borussia Dortmund versus Real Madrid. Real Madrid to the semifinal. So we have 4 UEFA champions of the past 5 years. Actually, yeah, save for Chelsea. Save for Chelsea. You have the 2020 UEFA Champions League winners, the 2023 UEFA Champions League winners, the 2025 UEFA Champions League winners, and the 2023 and 4 Champions League winners. 2023, 2022 was... No, 2022, my bad. 2022 and 2024. 2023, 25, 20. Yeah, except for Chelsea, you have the last 5 years. And they lost to the quarterfinal. First of all, Bayern Munich versus Man City. Man City. I think right now Man City's the better team of the two. Man City to the final. No third place match in this tournament, by the way, which is crazy, but that's fine by me. PSG versus Real Madrid. PSG's better than Real Madrid right now. Even with Trent Alexander-Arnold. You didn't change enough. Xabi Alonso, of course, as well as the manager instead of Carlo, but I don't think that changes much right now. PSG to the final. We have a final between the two oil clubs who finally won their first Champions League over the past 3 years with a Madrid stopper in between. Man City versus PSG, and right now, I think PSG, they're the best team in the world. PSG, it's hard to stop them. Man City, yeah, they have Rodri back, but PSG's on another level. PSG wins the final 3-1. PSG are your first big Club World Cup champions. They get the charcuterie board trophy, as you can see in the thumbnail. That ugly charcuterie board trophy. And 2 months after they win the Champions League, they win the Club World Cup. There you go. With that being said, there are my predictions for the Club World Cup. If you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch along of both Al-Hilal versus Inter Miami, and Mexico versus the Dominican Republic. One Club World Cup, one Gold Cup live stream, both on their own because I have enough time to set up the Club or the Gold Cup stream on Rumble when it's time to pop that up. And then a double review of both games after both are over. So there you go. I'll see you tomorrow. And we're going to keep on being busy as time rolls. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See ya.